a touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert powering up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now 3rd down and 7. To throw is Fields. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On 4th down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Throwing, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now O'Connell. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Fields now to throw. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Good play.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That can
You
be
ain't got the look, I see.
right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now
You
a
ain't got the
14-8
look, I
ball
see you.
game.
I see you. I see you. Oh, shit. Broadcast to the world. You know how to get it on their network real quick.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
4 o'clock management.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth,
On
ready
your
for
part.
quarter number 3.
You gotta admit it. Don't be mad at me. I'm just telling the truth. It's 4 o'clock management. You can do better. I want you in my clan, man. I want to add you.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 79 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Here's Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Here's Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
All right, let's get it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I'm back.
And they'll be working from
What
behind
you gonna
now
do?
Following the touchdown a moment ago.
Same
on the
old?
opening drive of the half.
Let me get
I
it.
think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything
Closer and
differently
closer.
just because they're down on the scoreboard.
Closer and closer.
The intent, still the same in what they plan to do.
I'm
on
getting
offense.
closer and
But that
closer.
certainly has to feel good.
Don't
It's not
quit,
all
though,
the
man.
time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just
Don't
says,
quit.
hey, let's go make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
You probably
We'll
could.
return with more after this break. You're
said all
watching
that
the
to say.
NFL
You
on
probably
EA
could.
Sports.
Once you make that one mistake, this game gonna come down to mistakes. Who gonna make that one mistake? Who gonna make that one mistake? I see you looking over there. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Fields on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's
All
Lewis.
right,
And
all
he'll be
right.
taken down, but not
A
before
little
he gets
underneath
into
action. I got
enemy
something for that
territory.
too.
A
Let's
Chicago
go.
first down
I'm
there
just
on a
reading
gain
you
of
right
11.
now.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
That's the
Parker,
funny
and
thing. We
watch
got a
them
whole
drive for
quarter.
what would be
We got a whole
go-ahead
quarter.
touchdown. And you and I
This
both
game
know
on again.
this
It's
is
like
where
it
you need a
started.
quarterback
It's
who
like
can
it
keep his
started.
cool back there.
I remember
Not
what you
just
did
for
when you
himself,
started.
but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming
Now
up.
I'm gonna give you 2 more
That was a
yards.
quality play to start
I'm
a
gonna give
new
you 2 more
setting.
yards
That
to
was
figure it
simple
out.
offensive line winning the battle
I'm
up
gonna give you
front
2 more
and
yards
bringing
to
a
figure
big
it out.
play and giving their guy in the backfield
2
a
more
nice
yards
lane
to
hit.
figure it out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I won't lie.
Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And
maybe
good
like
work
7
there in
more.
open space. And he's
What
got
is
this
that?
all the
Gain of
way
what?
down now to the
Let's
32.
see.
40 yards
Let's
rushing for him
see.
now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him
me
much for the
set up
first
again.
3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. 2nd and 9. A handoff for Herbert. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Fields changing the play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
A step too late.
2 minutes on the clock.
I was just a step too late.
Point game. So the
A step too late. I'm going to get it, though. You going to give it to me. You going to give it to me. You might not know, but you going to give it to me. 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 You... He was waiting for it. He was waiting for it. You was waiting for it. That's what's funny. Oh, man, that was funny. Damn, I might not recover from that. That was funny.
Here's a give to Herbert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Now Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Malcolm Kuntz in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This for the lead in the final stages. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a fourth quarter lead. Santos' kick is up and through, and with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's O'Connell. Pass complete. It's Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Final minute. One timeout remaining. 1st and 10. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st down. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a...